Hi everyone again. Hoping I'm live now. Before we get started, I just want to share with you a little something that happened today. Don't get too excited. I've got pasta. I know, you're all jealous. It's mine, I'm afraid. I didn't have any. I've now got some. The world is a happy place in our house. Anyway, so welcome to our third or fourth live. I'm starting to lose count a little bit now already. And thank you for joining me. Just a little reminder, my name is Ange and I work alongside Joe at Turtle Tots head office in the aquatic team. But I also work alongside a whole group of wonderful people that I want to mention today, which is all of our teachers and all of our franchise holders who I'm sure you're aware are suffering a bit of a difficult time right now. It's quite upsetting to see your businesses, have to stop for a bit. So big shout out to them. They're all brilliant people, and we will get there. So don't worry. Apart from my brilliant pasta that I'm very excited about, I also wanted to share these with you. Look at these turtles. My mum made them. How cute. So if you get bored and you're on some kind of house arrest, there you go. Crochet a turtle. What do you know? So we'll leave those there. Right, today, it's quite a nice one today, really. It's a short one. We're going to talk about bubbles, which, when you've got two boys in the house, bath times and bubbles, there's not generally the soapy kind that you're talking about. They tend to enjoy bubbles that come from other places more than out of a nice soapy bottle or out of their mouth. But anyway, that's my life now. So the joyous bath times that I have aren't just about those bubbles. We can have loads of fun with our toddlers, with the older children in your house, particularly if they're at home now. You could do it in the middle of the day. You could make it a bit of a science experiment, see who can blow the loudest bubbles, who can blow the bubbles for the longest. But the point is, all of this is brilliant for helping gain their confidence, helping them to learn to do their aquatic breathing. And so I've brought along with me in my own house, I didn't bring anything anywhere, did I really? A few things that you might have. You might not have all of these, but you'll get the idea, that you can use to encourage your children to get their faces wet and to start blowing bubbles in the bath. So first one is actually one from a swimming group, swimming club. It will be in a swim teacher's kit. If you're lucky, you might have one at home. And that's a little seal flip. He's cool, yeah? Simple. It's just about getting them to blow, expel air out of their mouth, getting them to puff out candles, pretend that they're puffing out candles on a cake or something. And these flip over. But you could use any light plastic kind of toy, bath toy, fish, turtle, whatever you may have. You could get them to blow those. And to start with, if you've got maybe a more nervous toddler, they might just blow on the surface of the water. You might pop your hand under the water and get them to blow bubbles on that. Or if they're really nervous, you might just get them to give you a little kiss on the hand or something. More adventurous, maybe ready to pop their mouth in the water, blow bubbles that way, or nose and mouth together, or even their whole face. So have a little play around and make it fun with them. The other thing you can do, and I don't have one with me because it's up at the pool, which is shut, is a mirror. If you've got a bath mirror or a baby safe mirror of some kind, you could pop them in the bath, and you could get them to look at their faces and then see if they can see themselves blowing bubbles on there. So that's another fun thing you could do. You would have done some of this in your lessons as well anyway. And all of it is really transferable when it comes to bubbles. I just need to shout out to Tamsin Minter, who has joined. She used to teach with me. She doesn't teach with us anymore, so hi, Tamsin. I found a fish. Lots of people will have fish, rubber ducks, things like that. You can blow these along the top of the water. But also, if they're squeezy, you can have a little chat about, especially if you've got older children at home now, maybe you've got one in year R or year 1 or something, you can squeeze them and get the fish to blow bubbles too. And you could talk about the air blowing into the water and making the bubble, etc. Another thing to try that I've got here, along similar lines as this, is if you've got any of these rain clouds, they're pretty cool. And obviously when you put them in the water, the bubbles will come out the top, and then you can have a bit of fun sprinkling as well. So lots of fun little things just to encourage them to get their faces wet. It's also really good if they do get really good at blowing bubbles. If you can get, again, slightly older toddlers, if they get super confident, you could get them putting their whole head in, and you might be able to just quickly, you know, rinse off their hair if they don't like shampoo and things in their eyes. Top tip. This is my favourite one. Now, you could, if you've got a teddy or something you don't mind getting wet, Lego is great. Get some Lego in the bath, Lego men, Playmobil men, bit of advertising there. Or if you've got older children who have got maybe like dolls of some kind, you could put them in. I'm going to use some of you will have met this guy before. It's Jean-Luc. All right, Jean-Luc? Yes, I am, right. And Jean-Luc, I don't know why I've called him Jean-Luc, but with any toy, any doll, any teddy that you're happy to get wet in the bath, you can pop them in and get them to practice looking around, and you could get your little one looking at them under the water. And you can also get these guys to come up, if you have got a puppet, to come up and practice. I was doing them over there. Practice taking a breath. Is that good? Yeah. Say hi. Hi. Or you can use them for older toddlers to help them practice turning their head to the side. So you can do a whole load of blowing bubbles in the bath, which is practicing your skills for swimming. Particularly good if you've got, say, toddlers who've been swimming kind of age 3-ish. Get your goggles out. Get your goggles out. So these great little contraptions, you can have all sorts of fun. You can pop things at the bottom of the bath and get them to pick them up, get them to look at them. You could, again, do little challenges, little competitions and things with all these lovely, lovely toys. Just encouraging them to get their face wet and get them blowing bubbles in the bath. I don't think there's too much more to say, really, about bubble blowing, if I'm honest, because there's pretty much only so much you can say about blowing bubbles. But give these things a go. If you come up with something that's awesome, or you stumble across a toy or something that's really good and your children love using it in the bath, then post it in the comments below. Don't use your pasta in the bath. It's sacred right now. I could probably get 20 quid, I reckon, for this right now. So I'm going to protect that with my life, guard it with my life. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to say. No. Oh, I missed out my classes, my lovely classes. Hello to all my lovely swimmers from Wednesday. But it was lovely seeing your mums and dads and people comment on Facebook, so I knew they were listening. But you're awesome. I think that's it from me. So it's a really nice short one. Tomorrow, we had planned a really awesome sing-along. However, technology is defeating us at the moment. So we've got a brilliant soloist for you instead. Make sure you're tuned in for that. And next week, you'll meet some of our other teachers who will be sharing some exciting stuff with you too. So stay safe, wash your hands, and I will see you again soon. Take care.